Now, White Pine County Daily News with Wyatt Cox.
And KELY News, sponsored by Sahara Motors, the Kawasaki KX450, built out of the box with everything you need to dominate the track. Check it out today at Sahara Motors and let the good times roll. More clouds than sun today, with scattered afternoon showers and thunderstorms possible. Look for today's high right around 65 degrees. County Commission will hold a special meeting Wednesday at 9 a.m. at the County Library Conference Room with a live broadcast here on KELY. Commissioners will receive updates on several key vacancies, including Human Resources Director, Finance Director, Accounts Payable Clerk, and Golf Course Director. Board also expected to consider a contract with I.D. Bailey LLP to provide temporary financial support while the Accounts Payable position remains unfilled. The agreement would cover processing and related services at hourly rates ranging from $170 to $396, total cost capped at $18,000 unless further approved. The item comes as the county continues operating with interim finance leadership of Gina Rackley, a contract employee through her Rackley Financial Services, LLC. She's also running for mayor of Winnemucca. KELY will broadcast the meeting live Wednesday morning beginning at 9. Wednesday's special meeting precedes a Friday court date for an evidentiary hearing in the 7th District Court against Commission Chair Paula Carson by County Treasurer Catherine Bacharach and Recorder Christina Shady. Carson accused of malfeasance and repeated violations of Nevada's open meeting law. At issue is the January firing of the county's finance director, which plaintiffs claim was an effort to bypass public meeting requirements. The complaint also alleges Carson sought unauthorized access to financial systems, approved a costly consulting contract through emergency meetings, and withheld a taxpayer-funded payroll study first reported by KELY in February. Carson remains in her position as commission chair as the case proceeds. Court documents, along with the payroll study, are available online at KELY1230.com. White Pine County Sheriff's Office handled a wide range of calls on Thursday and Friday, including an arrest, theft investigations, disturbances, and multiple assists to other agencies. On Thursday, deputies arrested 34-year-old Sean C. Gainey of McGill on charges of luring a child using computer technology. Bail set at $10,000. He is innocent until convicted in a court of law. Deputies also investigated a reported theft at a city residence, responded to several reckless driving complaints, and handled a disturbance involving loud music. Other calls included assisting an intoxicated pedestrian, helping a stranded motorist, and detaining 2 juveniles out past curfew. On Friday, deputies located 2 missing juveniles who had left home overnight and returned them safely to parent. Deputies also investigated a fraud case involving someone impersonating a peace officer, a report of suspicious drone activity in the county, and a domestic disturbance in a vehicle. Additional calls included a rollover crash referred to Nevada State Police, a wanted subject who fled from deputies, and multiple parking and trespassing complaints in Ely. Turning to local sports, the White Pine Bobcats baseball team delivered a pair of dominant wins over Lincoln County, rolling past the Lynx 18-2 and 10-0 on Friday. In the 18-2 win, Maddox Sedlacek struck out 7 on the mound and went a perfect 4-for-4 at the plate with 6 RBIs. Jacob Durbridge added 3 runs, helping power the offense. In the 10-0 shutout, Jacob Hall struck out 13 over 5 innings while allowing just 2 hits. He also went 3 for 3 at the plate. Durbridge stayed hot with 3 more RBIs. White Pine continues to pile up big wins, improving to 12-7, while Lincoln County drops to 6-11-1. The 2 teams meet up again at 1 o'clock on Thursday at the Meadows in Las Vegas in the first round of the 2A Southern Championships. White Pine Ladycats softball team picked up a pair of tight wins over Lincoln County Friday, edging the Lynx 10-9 and 9-8. In Game 1, Layla Trujillo struck out 7 in a complete game effort, while Layla Roosh and Addie Costello each homered to lead the offense. Game 2 saw Gracie Hall go a perfect 4 for 4 with 3 doubles and 3 RBIs as White Pine held off another late push from the Lady Lynx. The Ladycats have now won 6 straight on the road, improving to 15-16 on the season, 15-6 on the season rather, while the Lynx fell to 14-14 after 3 consecutive losses, all by a single run. The Ladycats and Lady Lynx go at it again in the first round of the 2A Southern Championships Thursday, 3:30 at the Meadows in Las Vegas. In other sports, the swimming team is on the way this morning to regional preliminaries at the Pavilion Center pool in Las Vegas, and the boys golf team will leave this evening for the 2A East regional tournament in Fallon. Best of luck and prayers for all the Bobcats and Ladycats on their travels. Clark County prosecutors continuing to seek the death penalty at a high rate, but with few actual executions to show for it. A new report from the Las Vegas Review-Journal finds Nevada hasn't carried out an execution since 2006, that despite prosecutors pursuing death sentences in more than 200 cases since then. Data shows only a small fraction of those cases resulting in death sentences, and even fewer lead to executions, making Clark County what some experts call an extreme outlier. Legal challenges, costs, and difficulties obtaining execution drugs have all contributed to the lack of follow-through still. Clark County officials say they plan to continue pursuing the death penalty in certain cases, even as critics question its effectiveness and fairness. Gas prices keep rising across Nevada as the war in Iran continues past the 2-month mark. AAA says the average price for a gallon of self-serve regular now $5.17. Washoe County, the highest average price. Gas is now $5.49 the gallon. Best deal in Elko County, gas is $4.36. Here in White Pine County, we did see some gas rises over the weekend. Best price is at the Shell Great Basin in Sinclair, where it's $4.32. Most places are at $4.34. Diesel remains high, $5.35 the best price in East Ely at the Golden Gate and the Shell on East Altman. And a key vote taking place today that could determine the fate of a controversial data center over in Box Elder County, Utah. County commissioners set to vote on the Mida Stratos project. Supporters say it will bring jobs and economic development, but critics say it will eat up precious water while fundamentally changing the rural nature of the area. Today's vote will happen at the Box Elder Fairgrounds in Tremont. And at 8:24 for Sahara Motors, that's news from White Pine County, the state of Nevada.
You see lots of commercials on television telling you to drive a little and save a lot. Dealers wanting you to drive to Salt Lake, Elko, Reno, and even Las Vegas. But ask them one question. What happens if there's a problem? Do you have to drive 3, 4, or even 6 hours to get service? Here at Sahara Motors in Ely, we service everything we sell right here in White Pine County. Shop here first, get our best deal, and you get that best deal by telling Shauna that Wyatt sent you by. Then if you want, shop other places. When you account for the drive, you'll find that it pays you to be a part of the Sahara Motors family. Stop by Sahara Motors, just about a mile north of Ely on US 93. Sahara Motors, we are White Pine proud.
Tell Shauna Wyatt sent you by.